Hey, what's up? It's Brian at Advantage. I was just reaching out. I'm super excited to let you know about something new that we have for you. This is really specifically for our members at Advantage Strength, and I'm sure even if you're not a member, you're going to get a ton of value out of this. We have released a new podcast, and it is called the FitLife Formula Podcast, and it's for all of us people who are obsessed with getting moving, staying moving, and being strong and healthy and fit all the way through our retirement so that we can keep doing the things that we want to do. Now, podcast, why a podcast? So we send 3 emails a week. We're pretty consistent on that. The thing about email is that it takes you time to read it, or these video emails, it takes you time to sit down and watch. And that has to be dedicated time when you could be doing something else. Here's what's cool about a podcast. A podcast you can listen to while you're walking the dog, while you are picking your kids up from school, while you're just sitting in the car. Otherwise, idle time. You can kind of consume podcasts in that way. You don't really have to pay much attention to it. You just sort of pick out the things that you really want to get out of it. So, super excited to release the FitLife Formula Podcast, and we start with episode 0. Just click the player below, and you're going to hear that episode talking a little bit about what the FitLife Formula is, kind of what the podcast is going to be about, and then some instructions on how you can get one each and every week. We're going to be putting these out weekly, usually on Tuesdays, hopefully. So episode 0 of the FitLife Formula Podcast is below. You're going to love the formula. It's not what you think it might be. So check that out. Definitely download the episode, subscribe to the episode, or subscribe to the podcast so that you get each one every single week. We'll be on iTunes very shortly. That application is in process, but right now we are on Podbean and just getting things going on iTunes. So download this, download the episode 0, just the introduction to the FitLife Formula Podcast. And we look forward to talking to you every single week, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy the FitLife Formula Podcast.